Here we are at the roof of the 2020 Newmar New Aire. You've seen this before as we've done many of these coaches. This is our integrated, non-mounted to the roof solar panel system that we developed here at MasterTech. It's got 9 beautiful solar panels all attached to an aluminum grid, all powder coated, as this customer wanted attention to detail, and we wanted to give him the best of the best. You can see that it's no taller than what the Girard awnings are. There's absolutely no screws that go into the roof of our aftermarket solar panel system. And it is a beauty. All monitored by the Victron system on the inside. And again, this is a full Lithionics lithium coach partnered with Victron. This is the Victron touchscreen GX controller, and this monitors from your solar system to your inverters to the AC load coming in, monitors your voltage all the way down to the lithium battery system. So right here on the battery system we're showing 52.8 volts. This coach is the ultimate lithium integration, over 32,000 watt hours on this battery system. It's got dual 48 volt batteries, which in the battery world it turns into dual 52 volt. They're 315 amp hours at 48 volt. That is over 2,400 amp hours at 12 volt. We got a 48 volt system and we got a 12 volt system. And then we have a DC to DC converter that puts out, it's set up right now, over 200 amps output to integrate any of the lighting within the coach as well. And then all of your inverter system is actually running on 48 volts. So the higher the voltage, the lower the amps. So typically in a coach of this caliber, you'd be running 400 amp fuses on a 3,000 watt inverter system. Whereas at 48 volts, you're only running 200 amp. So the trick between this is to be able to get the higher the voltage, the lower the amps. So other people that are doing this type of system as well, what they're lacking is they're at 12 volts. So when you're physically running down the road, you are depleting your battery system on the lithium side, because you can only run the air conditioner as long as there's enough voltage from the battery system as well. So we have a 48 volt, 190 amp alternator charging the 48 volt system. And it is all a CAN bus system, so it's all communicating to each other, working as one. One additional step under the typical or the traditional Newmar, they're only running 30 amps to the inverter system. So 30 amps is going to the inverter to charge and 30 amps coming back. The beauty of this Victron system is you have AC boost feature. That means that if you're in a 30 amp site and you need additional voltage, the inverter system will actually take power from the lithium battery bank and actually supply it to help supplement running the coach. So this is the ultimate. So what we did is we basically replaced the wiring from the fuse block in the back of the coach. We have 55 amp service going all the way up to the inverters, each one of them. So we have dual 5 amps going up and dual 55 coming back, going to 2 distribution panels in the back closet. So we have inverter number 1, inverter number 2. So here's the front bay of this 2020 Newmar New Aire, where the batteries used to be, in which we integrated a 125 amp hour Lithionics lithium battery system as the generator battery and as the chassis boost battery. Also, the customer wanted a Hughes autoformer and a surge protector installed, and they wanted it up here. He didn't want to have to do it in the back battery or the back cord bay because it's just too small of an area. So basically we ran wires, 50 amp wire, all the way up to the front bay. We do have it on a bypass system, so if one of the components should happen to fail, it's just a plug and play, all held in securely with straps. So we have our battery surge protector, which is also Bluetooth control, the Hughes system, and the lithium battery system has also got a heating system on it that's thermostatically controlled for not only 125 amp hour battery, but the 2 315 amp hour 48 volt batteries. Again, here, done right at MasterTech, America's #1 bumper to bumper service, collision, and renovation center.